Hi, I'm Teresa from Phoenix Gate Crafts, and welcome to the 2024 Texture Sampler Knit-Along. I'm doing this concurrently with a crochet-along, which I'm technically making the same thing, but they look completely different. So this is the fourth part of the knit-along. And if you have no idea what this thing is that you're looking at right now, you should probably go and check out the first several videos of this series. I've got a video about what you'll actually need in terms of supplies, and I also have the first 3 parts. If you would like the written pattern, always highly suggested, you can find the free version of it on my blog, which is phoenixgatecrafts.com. You could also get the full version of the pattern that has all the sections for both the knit and crochet patterns. And you can get that at my Etsy at etsy.com/shop/phoenixgatecrafts. Yes, I do have a dog walking around in the background because my husband's outside and it's bothering her. And if you would like to just have some community and have a great place to ask questions or just see other people's projects, you can join my Facebook group, which is Phoenix Gate Crafts Group. I know, I'm very creative with these names. And of course, all links are in the description box if you'd like. So just to get started, this is a very easy pattern, and actually all the sections, all the rows that have any complexity to them are the wrong side/back side rows. So we're going to start like we do every single section with a knit row, and that is knit every stitch, which I already kind of did because, I'm getting tired of doing the same boring thing at the beginning of all the videos. But here's the difference. We need 1 fewer stitch. So you go to the last 2 stitches before the stitch marker, and then you knit those together. I am not particularly good at knit 2 together, so I always struggle a little bit, especially when one is a purl stitch. You could also, if you prefer, do an SSK. It doesn't really matter. There we go. And then knit the last 5. And turn around. All right, and now we are starting the 4-row repeat. And you will notice that all the actual texture happens with the wrong side or the back side facing you. So these are very simple 6-stitch repeats with just 2 extra stitches on the end, which is why we had to reduce by a stitch on the other side. So we're going to start, of course, with our knit 5, and now the actual pattern. We are going to knit 2, so that's just our extra 2. And now we're going to do the 6-stitch repeat, which is purl 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then knit 2. Knit 2. Purl 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then knit 2. I had to double check because I brain farted there. All right, purl 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then knit 2. All right, so just do that. Purl 4, knit 2, all the way down to the last stitch marker, then knit 5 in the end, turn around, I'll see you there. All right, So for round 3, go ahead and knit all the stitches. Nice and easy. Alright, we are on row 5. I did the first 5 knit stitches. Now, the way this one reads, you do purl 2 first because that's the extra 2 stitches we have. Then the 6 stitch repeat is purl 1, knit 2, purl 3. But there's an easier way to think about this that gets you all the way across, is you purl 3 to start. 1, 2, 3. And then you do knit 2, purl 4, because 3 plus 1 is 4. So you do knit 2 and then purl 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then knit 2. Purl 4. If you zone out, 1, 2, 3, 4, you can always double check. And then knit 2, purl 4. So by doing it that way, you can go all the way across to the last stitch marker and you're going to end with 3 purl stitches. So you'll have 3 purl stitches at the beginning, 3 purl stitches at the end, and the whole rest of it is knit 2, purl 4. Then you knit the last 5 stitches, and I will see you for round 5, or row 5. All right, and here's the thing. Round 5, being a right side, front side row, is going to be all knit stitches. And that's it. That's the 4 row repeat. It is literally purl 4, knit 2 for 1 row, knit all stitches, knit 2, purl 4, knit all stitches. And you need to do this a grand total of 5 times, and then the 6th time through you end on row 4, not row 5. And I'll show you the complete way to count it up in a minute, but just to quickly show you, you see how we have these 2 purls? That was the very first knit 2 from row 2. You're going to count these going up. So I'm going to go ahead and finish the section and I'll show you how to count up. But before I do that, I do want you to know that if you're doing a different length piece, you can end at any time. If you're going in line with the previous couple of sections, you'll want to do 2 complete repeats total and then 1 more repeat ending on row 4. If you're going to go longer, go ahead and go as long as you want, trying to get kind of close to the number of rows you've had for the previous few sections. But I will meet you back here after I've done 5 complete repeats and 1 more repeat ending on row 4. Well, technically after row 4. So I'll see you then. It'll be just a moment for you. Welcome back. So I wanted to really quickly show you how to count up when you've had enough, because essentially it's 6 repeats, just on the 6th one you end on the 4th row, right? So all you have to do is pick one of these ladders. They look kind of like ladders, to me at least, and you always want to find the bottommost one. So it could be immediately after the previous garter stitch section, or it could be the one that's a little bit more spaced here, But just remember, if it's the one that's a little more spaced, it's going to end closer to the other garter section. Like this one that starts close here, all the way up here has a bit more space. So it doesn't really matter which one you choose. You could choose any of them. Typically, I do it at the beginning of the row. So just remember that it's actually this one that sticks out a little further from the garter stitch border, or you could just go to the next couple in, doesn't matter, but you want there to be 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Either way. Of course, like always, we start our color change with the front side or right side facing us. So you finish row 4, then you switch to do your garter stitch section, which, friendly reminder, is 10 rows of knit stitch. So with that being said, feel free to subscribe and hit the bell so that you can be notified when the next video in the series comes out. We now have 4 sections done, which means we are 4/6 of the way through, or in mathy terms, 2/3 completed. We have 2 sections / 2 weeks left to go, and I look forward to seeing you for the next one. Happy crafting! Bye!